What's up, y'all? Shout out Reese The Director, because we live in the living room with Tay the model.
Hey. So you was born and raised in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, I was.
What part of Brooklyn?
Like East Flatbush.
Oh, okay. What was it like growing up in East Flatbush?
It was fun. It was real fun. Yeah.
Like, what was your most fun experience like in East Flatbush?
Well,
Like, it's a lot of culture over there. Like,
yeah,
Caribbean,
it's a lot of culture. It's like...
Are you West Indian?
No, I'm not. I'm just American.
Damn, so I know it had to be like a language barrier sometimes too.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, because you have different type of, Caribbean cultures around. But overall, it was pretty fun. Yeah.
Y'all had all the parties. Like, it's lit over there.
Yeah, block parties for sure. I think that's one of the biggest things. And then everybody would be outside playing double dutch, jumping.
How far are you from the Parkway?
15 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. So you was at Labor Day every year.
I'm not gonna answer that right there.
I used to be out there. I ain't gonna remember. I never really went to Juve, but I definitely did Labor Day.
Oh yeah.
Juve was too much for me.
I feel like if you know Brooklyn, then you know about all of that.
Hell yeah, definitely.
All of that.
Right.
For sure.
So, did you grow up in a single family home or both parents?
I would say single family. I mean, single mom.
What was that like?
Interesting.
If you could be a little more in depth, was it challenging?
Yeah, it had its challenges, its ups and downs, but
any siblings? Any siblings?
Yeah, one younger sister.
Oh, okay, are you guys close?
Yeah, we good.
Does she embrace your music? Does she listen to your music?
Of course, she's turn up queen. So.
Oh shoot, so she's all for anything you doing. She's there.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
Does she make music too?
No.
Oh, okay. So were you relatively a good kid or bad kid coming up?
I'm gonna stay neutral.
What does that mean? I'm gonna stay neutral.
I'm gonna stay neutral.
Was Tay getting in any trouble?
Yeah and no.
Seemed like you was a little sneaky.
If you know, you know.
Okay, so
these hands work.
Right. So Tay the model. How did you come up with your stage name?
Well, I started out modeling for different people, different companies, different photographers. And that was, relatively going well for me. So then being able to be in rooms with different people who do music, I started helping people out with writing and developing songs and vibes and energy. And then, I got encouraged to just start putting my own music out. And that's kind of where it led me. So I just kept the name that I had and I just flipped it.
Why not drop the model? Is something there?
Nah, because I still look good and I want my, supporters to be role models. So we gonna keep the model.
Right.
And we gonna have a bunch of role models.
I like that. Yeah. I do notice that you hashtagged that too. Okay, all right. That's dope.
I do. So hashtag role models.
Right. I like that. So how long were you modeling?
A few years, not long. It's kind of been with me throughout my life. When I was young, I was doing children modeling and things like that, in community fashion shows. But then I took a break from that, and then I went back to doing that. And then I was just you know what? I feel like my creative expression is bigger than what I'm just displaying. So I need to just expand that and express that.
Right. So how long have you been an entertainer? Or do you feel more as just an artist?
Yeah, I feel like I'm an artist.
Okay, I respect that. So how long have you been an artist?
I feel like I've been an artist my whole life. In the shadows mostly, but professionally. Let's just say I'm new. I'm getting my feet wet.
You just started monetizing the music and everything?
Yeah.
Dope.
Just started doing everything the right way.
You're dropping a lot this year too.
Yeah, I'm gonna just continue to do that because I don't even need to speak too much. I just produce and put out.
Yeah. So do you come from a musical background?
Slightly.
So who in the family made music?
I wouldn't say they made music. I would say they were around like live instruments and
like bands
choirs
and,
and things like that. Yeah.
I mean, that's how it started for most. You know, I like my musical, like I guess like my first musical experience was church. You know, I was in church choirs, so that's how I got into being into plays and acting. Everything started in church, so I got that, or like after school. You know?
I could relate to that because I feel like I was introduced to like music in church as well growing up, but then I feel like it led to me wanting to do different things, like shows and participate with things that like are extracurricular at school.
Yes.
So I get that.
Okay. So what's your background as far as like ethnicity?
I'm just black. I'm American.
Okay.
Like
nothing extra.
Nothing too.
That's cool.
Nothing too extra.
So are your family like supportive of your music career?
Yeah, they are.
That's dope. They're singing the songs and everything, giving you constructive criticism and everything.
Well, I don't know about all of that, but they support.
Right. Well, support is support.
No, they definitely support. It's just that, you know, I kind of keep my creative control
to yourself.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that. So you have 7 new releases for the year.
Dang, for real? I didn't even know.
You was working. You stayed busy. Like,
it's all right, because I got a few more.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe like 5.
Is Tokyo-ish like your most recent release?
Yeah, it is.
How's it feel like to finally have that project out?
Ooh, I was actually happy because I was like, I need to hurry up and get this out. The stuff I put out before that was already done. That's like last year's stuff. So Tokyo-ish is more like this year. So I was kind of just like, yeah, let's get that out. Let's let the vibe start rolling in, you know?
Who produced it as far as like the mixing and the mastering?
Well, I have an engineer that I work with. He's very special to me.
You mind shouting him out?
We're just gonna keep that quiet. If you follow me, you'll get to see who my producer, my engineer is. If you're with me in person and get to see me performing live or whatever the case may be, you will see him with me. You'll get to meet him. I'm very like friendly with introducing him, and you know, we're both open to networking.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, no, nobody can have, like, you know, I'm not protective like that. It's really not up to me. It's really up to if he wants to work with you.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So what inspired the title?
Of Tokyo-ish?
Yes.
I mean, okay. So
somebody got you in your bag and you dropped that?
I don't want to say that, but I want to say there were some comments, you know, and that drove me to starting out with that line.
Okay.
And then that just took over the whole topic of the song.
Got it.
Yeah.
Can we hear some more TayTheMxdel?
Sure, we can.
Definitely.
And this is actually like a collab song.
So, what marketing strategies do you use to promote your music? If you don't mind, like dropping a little source of what you do.
I will say, if you're in control of things and you have the ability to share other people's stuff, you should be able to share your stuff. Okay. That's all I can say.
What's your favorite track that's out right now? It could be unreleased, but like your favorite track.
My favorite track that's out right now. I feel like my favorite track that's out is not out. And I don't even know if I have a favorite track of mine right now because I feel like
you got 7 new releases. None of them is like this.
Nah.
Oh, wow.
I feel like I got some stuff in the stash that's just like undeniable.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna keep those for time purposes. So,
are there any specific artists or genres that influence your musical style?
I feel like everything influences my musical path.
Okay. Who book your shows?
I have a team of people that work. Yeah, we work together, but I still have like the independence of like doing whatever.
Finding shows yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of your team?
We don't have a name. It's just like, people that I like to kind of like work with me, and we just work together.
That's dope.
It's more like work. honestly, not.
Well, I see you perform a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You're like really booked and busy.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a lot of shows between now and January.
I seen you just perform for Little Miss Chit Chat, Girl Chat 3.
Yeah,
you
that's
perform for Drewski.
Yeah,
you got an event coming up with Nina Valid.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited about that. I feel like her event last time, from what I see, was pretty good.
Nina?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was there. That shit was lit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was I ain't gonna hold you. I was like front row the whole night. Like the whole, and that's one thing about me. If I go to a show, I don't go to sit down, like do extra stuff. Like,
yeah,
I'm like the whole night. I want to support the artist. I'm really there for that. So, and it was a great show. So that's why I'm definitely back.
Yeah, I know. So we both gonna be in the building, turning it up.
Facts. What was the experience like meeting Drewski?
It was chill, honestly. You know, it's just like if you meet any other person.
He seems like a pretty like relaxed guy, like pretty chill.
Yeah, he was very chill. We got to speak. You know, he held it down. You know.
Did he drop any gems?
We didn't really get to talk in depth like that, but I know I'm gonna run into him again, so it's not like any issue for me to kind of like, you know.
Okay, cool.
Wait for that time to happen.
So, what themes do you address in your music?
I address everything. You know, it doesn't really matter. It could be something I go through on a daily. It could be something that's controversial. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm open. Like, my brain doesn't have like a
no
box.
limits. Yeah, right.
I'm not limiting myself. Sorry.
Right. So, if you don't mind me asking, are you single?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, cool. So, what are some red flags for like for dating and talking to TayTheMxdel?
I feel like if I were to say that, then people would try to, you know. So, I mean, I guess a red flag that's just standard is just like, you know, being sneaky. We could keep it basic.
Right. Be transparent. Yeah, I agree with that. So, like, how do you manage your love life and having a music career?
I mean, I feel like it's easy for me because I know how to do both. I know how to play my role.
Oh, is your person an artist as well?
Yes.
Oh, dope. That's what's up.
Yeah, more like servant. But yeah, we're just gonna leave that there.
Like no plans for like collaboration and stuff like that?
We do collab.
Oh, okay, cool. So like, what's one advice you would give to someone that's trying to manage a relationship and career? Because it's not easy for some.
If you feel like it's not easy, then don't do it. You know, it has to come easy. It can't be a task.
But nothing in life comes easy. Like I think that's
but it has to have some type of like accessibility. Like, you know, that's not too rough. Like, you get what I'm saying? Something that where you don't have to think too much outside of the box to kind of get done.
But if you could say something like one thing that has worked for you, like just one advice you would give to someone that's trying to do that. Like it could be challenging for them right now, but if you could like give them just a bit of advice.
I feel like just make sure whoever you're with is open with you doing what you do.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So who/what comes first, your profession or your partner?
My partner.
Nice. Okay. So how do you handle criticism or feedback on your music, and how does that impact your creative process?
I'm open to criticism. Yeah.
What does hip hop mean to you?
I feel like hip hop is a language. Well, not just hip hop, music is a language, and that's just what it means to me. It's like I'm communicating with you in a different way.
Has music always been natural to you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What's your process like to finding beats?
Well, most of my beats are like, I want to say like created while I'm there from nothing.
Oh, that's dope.
So,
wow.
Sometimes.
So you're like really composing your song.
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So I'm really like putting in the work.
Shout out to your producer, man.
Yeah,
you got some patience.
That's why it goes kind of fast for us, I guess, because we have a natural chemistry.
Right.
But yeah, the process is the process. There's not much I can say about it.
So how do you strike a balance between your artistic expression and commercial appeal?
Well, I feel like just be you and continue to like do what you do and make sure you're growing and doing things differently, better, and like, you know, using your time more efficiently. Yeah.
You feel like it's challenging being a female in this industry?
Definitely. You know, it's always people trying to get with you. Like, I don't know. I mean, not today, not anybody here, but you know, that happens a lot, especially to females.
How do you like weed out the creeps? Like how do you do that? Like, because like everybody has some type of opportunity. Trust your instincts.
Trust your instincts.
So if you could give some advice, like for a woman, like with working with other guys, like what's something you would tell them?
Always be suspicious. Always be suspicious. Right. Don't let nothing slide.
Right.
Nothing slide.
I respect that. Yeah. When did you say to yourself, I found my purpose?
I don't think I've said that to myself yet. I feel like once I get to a certain point, progressing like over the time, then I'll probably feel that way. I feel like it's coming though. I will say that.
Who encouraged you to believe in yourself? Like any family or relatives or memorable moments?
No, I would just have to say like my background in like doing sports motivated me to be a little bit more confident with the things that I do, and now I like take those habits into like this and, you know, just progress and keep going.
Without like throwing anybody under the bus or saying any names, tell me about your worst music experience.
I would have to say my worst would be when I felt like I couldn't hear myself when I was performing. I think it was like my third or fourth show. And I kept saying like, turn me up. And it was
you
like,
said that?
Yeah, I kept saying turn me up.
Well, at least you had the courage to say that too. Some artists just be like, just keep going.
I'm not gonna do that. Turn me all the way up. Turn my shit up. Like now, please.
I respect that.
And then if I feel like I'm just repeating myself too much, then I'm gonna just improvise and switch it up and do what I gotta do.
Right. What did you learn from that experience?
If that happens, know how to handle it. Yeah.
Okay. What do you listen to right now?
I feel like I don't really listen to anyone right now.
So if we went through your Apple Music, you just want to see Tay the model, that's it?
No, you probably won't even see that. I don't even listen to music on the daily like that unless I'm doing it.
Okay, like, how often do you write?
Maybe almost every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or I try to do something that's going to help my writing every day.
Right. What does making it mean to you?
It means nothing, honestly. It doesn't mean much because I feel like who's to say I made it or not if I don't feel that way? You know, so I feel like it's really up to me.
Right.
You know?
But what does that look like for you? If that's a different question.
What does that look like for me? I feel like it looks like me being able to continue to do music, have a lot of supporters behind my music, and embracing it and understanding that whatever I put out may be a message that you can learn from or take something from.
What's the difference between you and you as an artist?
Me as an artist is more unpredictable, wild, chaotic. You don't know what to expect. Sometimes I might be chill like this, or sometimes I may be like turned up like, I'm not even gonna. I was about to do a demonstration, but then I thought about it. I was like,
demonstration, right? Lauderdale ho.
Lauderdale ho. You know?
So if you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self, so you see?
I be tweaking.
Right. If you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self before you started taking all of this serious and with everything you know, what would you tell yourself?
Do it. Because I feel like I spent a lot of time thinking about doing it versus just doing it.
What would you say like is the most bizarre situation or place that inspired a song?
Bizarre that inspired a song. Bizarre that inspired a song. I don't even know. I feel like I could do a song about something that's coming up that's bizarre. I don't feel like I have anything that hit that target yet.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
I feel like there's something that I can do moving forward because I feel like with everything that I'm doing I'm gonna get somewhere. And when I get there to that point, I'm gonna do something real bizarre to kind of like shock everyone.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that moment, you know?
Okay. So what do you love more, making the music or performing it?
Making it.
Okay.
I don't really like performing it because I don't know. It's tension, pressure that you feel right before you.
You don't like to interact with the people?
I do like to interact with the people, but I feel like I don't like the moment before that happens.
That nervousness that you get.
And then when I have to speak, sometimes I get in my head and I think a lot. So like when it's live, so that can be distracting and that can kind of like impact my performance if I'm not mentally locked in. So making the music, I can be locked in, I can take a break, I can come back, I can switch the vibe, I can switch the tune, like I could do way more and
more
be
control.
more relaxed. So
it seemed like it's a control thing for you. Okay, I get that. So what's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base? So has that been easy for you?
I feel like it's challenging, but at the same time, you just have to continue to do what you do and stay in your lane.
Right.
And do it at your pace.
Which one would you prefer, a fan base or a support system?
Well, I guess a support system.
Because that's what you pretty much have right now, like a support system.
Yeah, I think support system, fan base, that can get a little dangerous. You know,
they stalking you.
I'd rather support system. Everybody understands, like, okay, what type of environment this is.
And they know their place.
Yeah, like I don't want people, if I'm performing, coming out being a crazy, I don't know, inhumane.
Right. If you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose? And be honest.
Makes me happy. I think that value of happiness means more than money.
Right.
Because money is gonna come and go.
What's one message you would give to the youth?
If you can think of it, you can do it. I feel like a lot of people feel like you have to be special or like something has to happen for you to be able to do the things that you dream to do. I feel like if you can dream to do it, take the necessary steps to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
What makes you different? I know everybody say I'm different, but like what makes you different?
I feel like what makes me different is I'm unpredictable and I feel like I'm always expanding. I'm not just staying confined.
Right. Okay. Are you open to collaboration and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you charging a price for that?
That's between me and that person, whoever's collabing, you know?
Right.
You never know. You might be just that good. I just might want to, not really do too much. I might want to, I don't know. Between me and that person.
I got that.
We keep it business.
Right. So for someone who's never listened to Tay the Model, tell us 2 tracks they should go listen to right now. Okay,
so Talk Your Ish for sure. Definitely go listen to that. And I feel like if you want to get a little party vibe, turn up, like, listen to I Wanna Rock. I wanna rock right now. Yeah.
And my last question, what's next? 2025 is like literally right around the corner.
Bigger performances, more energy, more songs, Any
plans for an album?
I don't know yet, but a lot more R&B. You know, we taking it back to the grind on me type of days, you know, nice summer vibes, energy. We got things coming that's, you know, gonna make you wanna dance, do something, you know?
Well, Tay the Model, I really appreciate you for coming out. We live in the living room. Any last thing you wanna say? Anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, shout out everybody who helped me with all of my music, everybody who's following this page. Make sure you check out my page, check out Talk Your Ish, listen to that. And you can follow me at Tay the Model. Instead of an O, it's an X. And yeah.
And we out of here.